Hello, baby.
I was crazy once.
I'm thinking of a number.
Oh, Clara. Miss Novak.
Clara?
Miss Novak, please. I love you, baby.
What if Clara was like Clarence?
Oh, Clarence.
Yeah.
Out of the two Jimmy
he was-
movies we could see, we're covering this
Yeah,
one,
and
not
it's,
the other one.
and he's in love with people whose names start with Clara or
Yeah.
Ince. I'm in love with Ince.
Yeah. I'm in love with ants, actually.
I'm in love with Ants. We should talk about
Ants,
Ants, the movie.
Yeah. The Woody Allen movie? That was kind of a
Woody
Woody
Allen
Allen
movie.
impression, but yeah.
It was like it was a micro impression. Remember that guy?
Yeah, I love that guy.
I know.
I
Micro
don't know what his name
impression
is.
because they're ants.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Because it's a full impression, but the mic refers to the size of the impression physically. That's what that means.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to Style Direction, the bonus pod. This is December 2024. The last bonus before the end of the year.
Wow.
Actually, the last piece of content, if you want to call it that. I prefer calling it art.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's it. This is the last piece of art you're gonna get. It's like as if Pablo Picasso said, "Hey guys, this is the last painting of 2024. You have to wait till next year. Keep an eye out on Patreon for that shit." That's what he said, actually.
That's right. He should have had a Patreon. I bet all his fucking No, it was Picasso was doing okay. It was Van Gogh.
Well, yeah,
who should have
but
set up a Patreon.
who would you rather be, Picasso, who died rich? I'm assuming I don't know my art history, or would you rather be
Yeah.
Van Gogh, where you get taken to the future by a mysterious alien in a phone
That's
booth?
right,
Actually,
Doctor Who.
wait, hold on. Does Van Gogh know what a phone is? Because I don't.
When did he die? I think he died when phones were real. When phones were real.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. When was the invention? When did Europe get the phone? That is 1878.
And also,
And then did Van
When did
Gogh
Van Gogh die?
1890. So he could have used or at least seen what a telephone is. Yeah.
yes, he probably saw one. But did he know
Yeah,
what
he
a
says,
police
"What's a
box
police?"
was?
In his fucking socialist country, they didn't have there's no
So they
cops.
didn't have cops back then.
Yeah, but yeah, he didn't get to go, and then he saw
Yeah.
Bill Nye as a what do you call it, a docent or whatever guy, and he says like,
Yeah.
Van Gogh is the best painter I've ever seen in my life. If he was here, I'd kiss him full on the mouth. And then you'd cry, and then
I like this.
But then you don't remember any of it because you have you're mentally ill or something. So or you spend the rest of your days telling everyone, "Hey, this fucking human alien took me to the future, and I'm famous, guys. I'm famous."
And
then
that's
he's
why he
like,
killed
"No one
himself."
believes me."
Yeah.
And so he had to commit suicide. Oh man.
Do you think
Yeah.
back in the day, Leonardo da Vinci was like making Patreon like subscriber videos for the Medicis?
Yeah,
He like invented the internet, and he was like, "Thank you for subscribing to my Patreon, Medici's
what
clan."
if he
Clan
Were they a
Medici.
clan?
Yeah. What if he like
Yeah.
gave them a special like furry art? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
they commissioned furry art that we haven't seen. How crazy would that be if like someone looks in some like fucking basement in Italy and is like, "We just found Leonardo da Vinci's persona."
That would be.
First of all, what do we think it would be?
I don't know. What's a popular like Italian animal that you would be like, that like you'd be like, I'm him. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe he's like kind of
Or
cliche,
a
and he's
dog.
like a cat that has like
that'd be
rainbow
really,
tail or
yeah.
something.
That's
Yeah.
really funny actually. Like a 1400s, or I don't know when Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo da Vinci was a thing. Like even
Yeah.
back then, the furries loved rainbow cattails and like crazy eye colors with their
And it's wearing headphones, and they're like, he didn't even know what these are. but it's just got
Yeah,
he's got a
and
gaming
he's like,
headset.
this is the sexiest thing someone could be or wear at the same time, you know? All this reminds
Yes,
me of, you guys remember
exactly.
how like in like the oldest written joke or something was like it's like in Sumerian, and it's all like that it's something like that guy
Hmm.
does something like a dog, and it's what, and like the cultural context of Sumeria is like lost, like we have like no idea what that even means.
Why it's funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
No,
good. Let me look up the oldest
I'll
joke.
do it. Sumerian oldest joke. Yeah, it's a bar joke, and it said a bar walks into a tavern and says, "I can't see a thing. I'll open this one," and it's like there's no way to know what that means. I'll open, I'll open
Okay.
this one.
This one.
Like, yeah, this one. Or here's another version: is a dog having entered an inn did not see anything and said, "Shall I open this door?" So this is the oldest walked
Good.
into a bar setup, I guess. This is like, yeah, but that, yeah.
Here's okay. So I'm gonna read another
Okay,
ancient
continue.
joke. Um, this is also
Yeah.
from Sumeria. Something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not fart in her husband's lap.
Facts, man. That's facts.
Art jokes.
Facts. Here's a joke from ancient Egypt. How do you entertain a bored pharaoh? You sail a boatload of young women dressed only in fishing nets down the Nile and urge the pharaoh to go catch a fish.
Hell yeah, dude. What a
Yeah.
great joke. We're not talking about jokes today, actually. Believe it or not.
No, we're talking about the merriest day of the
It's
year.
Christmas time is here.
That's right.
Yeah, it's Christmas time. I thought we'd start this off before, because I feel like this movie that we're going to talk about is very, I don't know, it's like normal. I guess it's not like a big crazy movie. You know, we don't have to explain it a lot.
No, it's
Um,
if even if you haven't seen this movie, you've probably seen something it's based or no that it
that's
inspired.
correct. Yes.
Yeah.
But I thought we'd start off with what's on your guys' Christmas gift guide 2024? What's off the dome?
Oh, my Christmas
Yeah,
gift guide.
gifties.
I think you should get someone a yurt.
Okay, like for camping.
Yeah. Yeah, just like a big yurt, or maybe they can just put
You
it
know,
in
it's
their
funny.
backyard.
Whenever I eat a lot of dairy, you know, it comes out like a yurt. You know what I'm saying?
Comes out like
That's right.
yogurt.
I mean, no, it looks like I'm being really real with it. It looks like a yurt. A shit yurt.
That sounds painful.
Believe me, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I feel like, first off, I hate gifts. Let me just tell you. Let me tell you guys. I love.
Yeah.
I remember I told someone I like quality time, and someone's eyes literally rolled in the back of their head, and I was like, okay, first off, fuck you. I'm an adult. It's hard to get the gift of time. Okay, like that's real.
Uh-huh.
No, but I think I enjoy time. I feel like, you know, with friends, you don't see them as much when you're an adult. You know, you got jobs, you got partners, you got family, you got money. Well, the opposite of that, to pay for things. But it's nice to, like, you know, have a little coffee, have a little dinner. I mean, I guess that's a gift of food, but that's also the gift of time and the gift of gab. But I realize that you can't really put that into a listicle, and so I'm gonna say, like I always do every year, Japanese fashion magazine. That's
That's
the
right.
easiest one. But let's get real menswear with this. What would it be? A pocket square, like a Drake's pocket square? Actually, that might be still too expensive nowadays.
That's a kind of expensive gift. I don't know if you could find something good on like eBay,
Yeah.
like secondhand, or like a nice
Scarf.
necktie or a pair of scarf.
Sunglasses, I feel like, are also kind of expensive, but also neckties are also kind of expensive.
They are. I always wish that my gift budget was not like 12 cents.
Split up
Because I
among
feel
how
like
many
I'd be
people?
such a
Yeah, I got you.
12 people.
Yeah, you.
I got you a jawbreaker from the mall that's been there since
Okay.
like 1997.
But it's a big jawbreaker, like Ed
You know,
Eddie
I've
style.
always said I have a big jawbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
It's on my Hinge profile actually now.
You should do that. Call me Ed and Eddie because I have a
Well, that's what they
Jawbreaker.
want. I'm gonna call you Ed and Eddie because you're gonna take my jawbreaker. Is what I'm saying. with full consent.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because no shade to our other media friends out there. I'm not gonna say this, but like they put a on their gift guide a 500 plus dollar gold key ring.
Huh.
And based on this person, I love this guy. This guy's a great guy, and based on his what do you call it, his reader surveys, yes, I think it makes sense that when you survey the people who read your thing, and there is a, a what do you call it, a range of income levels. I think, yeah, a $500 gold keyring would exactly be a gift that you could give a friend, because that is like $5 to you, I guess, Whereas for me, $550 is more like almost $1,000, relatively speaking, because that's a lot of money,
And it is.
you know.
I will the yurt thing, actually, I stole that
Okay.
from a Goop gift guide a few years
Okay.
ago, and also on that gift guide was like, pay for one of your friend's kids' college, and I was like, who is this for? Like, this is crazy.
That's a crazy. Pay for.
I guess it's like specifically like for Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wish I could do that. Doesn't Vadash says that when he like comes out of the taxi cab and pays the taxi guy, he's like,
Oh yeah, he's
"Yeah,
like,
pay for your kids' college tuition," and then like gives them.
okay, they should remake this movie specifically, but Vadash is played by Gwyneth Paltrow.
That makes sense. How about a gender swap version of this? Come on,
Gender
Tumblr
swapped
people,
version.
get on this shit. That's what you're here for, making
That's
gender
right.
swapped stuff.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I got AirPods. Not for Christmas, but for
Oh, that's a good
for Black
gift.
Friday.
Oh.
I've never owned them in my life, actually.
I treated myself to the pros after I graduated.
What's the difference?
I love
I don't know
them.
what's
I think
the difference.
Oh, I actually really like the pros. I think it's a good upgrade, but it has like the noise canceling mode, but also transparency mode, which I love, where it's like you put it in and then it has like a little microphone that like pumps in the sound,
Pumps
so
it
it just, I don't know, you can still hear conversation around you. It's especially good. Like, I got them because I knew that, when I was going to the Bay Area,
Yeah.
if I wanted to listen to stuff on the train, I wanted to still have that kind of like awareness of what was going on around me.
Yeah.
One, to just hear the announcements on the train, and two, I'm not trying to do conservative fear mongering here, but this is, sometimes the BART can get sketchy, and so I wanted to like be aware of that.
Yeah.
And did I talk about the time that I saw a guy pull out a machete on the BART?
Yeah, I think you did, but say it one more time.
So I was on the BART and I saw a guy pushing a wheelbarrow full of backpacks, like
The backpack killer.
and I'm like, this guy these are probably not all his
man.
backpacks.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, a guy came in from another train or another, I guess, car, and was like, hey, wait a minute, you stole my backpack. And then they got in a fight, and everyone just kind of like vacated that car and let them alone. And then I heard someone, like, they were looking through the window and they're like, oh my god, he just pulled out a machete. And then the cops stopped the train at the next station for like a fucking hour, but I just saw the guy like leave the station, and like they didn't do anything about it. He just ran away.
Holy
And
shit.
they were still going through, and I was like, he's not here anymore.
That is pretty crazy. I've never seen anything like that where someone pulls out
Yeah.
some kind of like a weapon or something.
The things that happen on that show.
That might be the most I've ever laughed. I wish I could go back in time to see that clip for the first. Like, I wish I could erase it from my mind and then just watch the
again.
bizarre segment of the
Is it on
comedy paper.
YouTube? Is it anywhere?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's peak. That's peak. I guess it's not comedy writing. I think it's improv. I guess I don't know what you would call it, but I mean, I know that Horatio Sands, I think, is canceled now or something. But
Oh no.
but that's such a good such a
yeah.
good clip. Anyway, I have AirPods now. and
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think I like having to do boop 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 boop. I'm I know that just sounds like sounds I'm making, but that is me like opening the little case, taking them out individually, putting them in my ears, and then doing it again. Versus if I just had headphones, you just whoop, and that's one sound because I'm doing one action. And so yeah, I don't know, but the quality is better than I thought it was going to be. So that's
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I know I am not an audiophile because I know that there are a bunch of people who are like, oh my god, Bluetooth headphones, like they're never gonna sound good, and I'm like, I think they're fine. Like I don't know, maybe I should become an audiophile, but I feel like it would ruin my life if I did.
Yeah, talk about things that Menswear has taught us, right? Like, we're gonna just get into this whole thing. I mean, hey, I already write about music. Time to talk about literal audio quality and lossless and all this fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome, guys. Welcome to Sound Direction. We're talking about a movie today. It is The Shop Around the Corner, 1940.
Around the corner.
Whoa, stop right there, Clara. You can't go further.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you gotta go to patreon.com/styleanddirection. I'm losing it. You gotta go to patreon.com/styleanddirection for the full episode on this.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear us talk about the gift guides, or actually, I guess MJ probably cut it at that point. I mean, or right after that, so maybe you did hear it. If you want to hear us talk about that, talk about machetes, talk about
Yurts.
other stuff.
Things. Yurts.
That was right at the beginning, so they heard that. Or you want to talk about the movie Shop Around the Corner. You gotta go to patreon.com/sounddirection. $5 a month gives you access to our entire archive of bonus episodes. If you guys want more of us, you'll get it by subscribing on Patreon. You also get access to our Discord, where you get even more of us. More conversation with other like-minded and other charitable fellows who give us money to do this thing. Yeah. $10 a month. There's nothing extra, but MJ does thank you. MJ, who are we thanking?
We are thanking our Sadcast fanatics, Shane Curry, Philip Grigard, Henrik Wilberg, Mason Ritchie, Alexander Batten, and Alex Groggins. Welcome.
Thanks
you
all.
so much, guys. We appreciate you all. Again, yeah, keep an eye out for the new year. We've got some, we're testing out the new format very shortly, more casual stuff. But if I can tease a couple of things, we're going to be talking about our, what's it like to repeat our outfits, literally, like getting inspired from ourselves. There's also, I'm also going to talk about at some point me lengthening all my pants.
That's right.
That'll be a little fun one to do as an episode, or at least one part of an episode. But yeah, lots of great stuff. Also, we're probably going to talk about Queer, the movie. A Complete Unknown. Lots of great stuff coming up in the new year, guys. So keep an eye out for that. Even ending of season 2 of the podcast, starting season 3. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this, for supporting Style and Direction. Whether it's comments, subscribing on Patreon, or giving us our 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever. We really appreciate you guys. And yeah, here's to a new year of getting dressed, baby. We're still doing it forever. That's
I'm gonna
right.
be wearing
we'll
clothes
guys.
until I fucking die.
I'm gonna be wearing clothes when I'm dead.
Hopefully.
All of them at the same time.
That's right. It'll be like Chandler. No, sorry, that's Joey. It's Joey in that episode. You can follow me at Ethan
I'm
M. Wong.
Spencer DSO.
I'm at Aya MJ.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And Christmas.
Yeah.